So we're here with I'm sorry, how do you say the name of the company? Contextream?
Contextream, exactly.
Contextream. If you want to just tell me about your product, and we'll get going.
Hi, my name is Yaron, and Contextream, we're doing a top-of-the-rack switch. What we're showing here is a top-of-rack switch in two racks array, and a management system that's actually what you're showing right now is our management system that provide the visibility into the top of rack clients and what is connected behind it. If we go back here, our solution is a distributed hash table based top of rack grid. It's a software based solution, and what it does, it provides a construction layer between the spine and the data center. So every rack would only see its top of rack switch, and every switch in the top of rack switch would be connected together. In terms of your spine, you would only see the number of racks that you have and not the total number of map that you have inside of your network. That allows you the layer 2 scalability. The different top of rack switches are talking between themselves, and basically based on distributed hash table provide connectivity any to any between the tenants. So what we're showing here is, if we go off of our management system, this is a Zen Center cloud management, and as you can see on that side we have 4 different nodes in this specific cloud, and each one of them have some tenants in there. If you go to the other screen, we can see right now just the top ones, which have what machines are on them and what connectivity each machine has. In that connectivity scheme, you can see that we're reusing at the top. We can see that we're using the same IP address for tenant 3, for tenant 1, and for tenant 2. So it's the same layer 2 broadcast domain and the same IP address, and there's no duplicate IP or collision in between. And every tenant can only see the machine that he's allowed to. So regardless of where they are in the cloud, if I want to migrate, for example, this machine to a different rack, I don't care where that rack is physically located or whether it is in the same data center or in a different data center. All I need to do is migrate. Let's just move it to that top switch over there. And again, all the migration themselves is the cloud manager, it's not our software, but what we do is we allow that to work seamlessly regardless of what spine you have, whether it is layer 2 or layer 3 or again anything in between. For about 21 seconds, that VM is migrated. You can see that right now here. If you move to that other screen and refresh, you can still see that you have the same connectivity as before, but you can see that one machine was added because that refreshed, and we can see that tenant 3 VM3 is now over there at the top. Connectivity has not changed. Tenant 3 could still be accessible to all of these machines, again, regardless of where they are in the cloud.
So, and it does this by using a tunneling protocol?
So
to tunnel the different virtual. Well, you don't use virtual LANs, right? You use.
we don't use virtual LANs. We use a distributed hashing table. Okay. So the distributed hashing table is communicating in between the different top of the rack switches. The top of the rack switches use DCCP tunnel in between them, and that DCCP tunnel would give us the indication of congestion levels, latency, etc. in between the different top of the rack switches, and allows us to pick the optimal path between one path to the other.
Very good. So the company Contextream, very cool product here.